Hi, my name is Kim, and I'd like to welcome you to the Chattahoochee Nature Center in Roswell, Georgia. Today I'm on one of our forest trails, and this probably looks something like an area near you, maybe a park or near your school. And when you've been in an area like this, have you ever been surprised by an animal? What animals have surprised you as you've walked along a trail? For me, I've been surprised a couple of times now by snakes. They just seem to be really good at playing hide and seek. And so I thought we would spend some time together today. You're going to help me out, and we can figure out why are snakes so good at playing hide and seek. So I brought out one of our special friends to help us figure this out. Now this snake is a corn snake, and I did not just pick it up off of the ground here. This is the snake from our wildlife clinic. We have a wildlife clinic here that helps injured animals get better, and they put them back in the wild in their homes. But this snake was brought to us because somebody had made a mistake, and they had the snake as a pet. Can you believe that? They had a wild animal as a pet. But after having it a little bit, they realized that that was a mistake. It wasn't good for the snake. It wasn't helping keep the snake healthy. And so they brought the snake here, and now we take care of it. And you and I, we get to use the snake to help us explore what makes snakes so good at playing hide and seek. So let's together see what we can do to figure this out. We're in an area where the snake would like to live. You can look around, and you can see there's water, there's shelter, there'll be food, there's leaves for it to hide under and logs for it to hide. So lots of really great places for it to meet its basic needs. What I'm going to do is take this snake. It's normally not up in somebody's arms, but it's on the ground. I'm going to move it onto the ground, and I'd like you to use those explorer eyes. And we're going to look at it and see if we can figure out one of the reasons why the snake is so good at playing hide and seek. And so when I put the snake closer to the ground where it lives, what do you notice? What colors do you see? So when I look, I can see that there's some browns, and a little bit of black, and some oranges on this snake. And the ground has some of those same colors. It's got some of these brown leaves, and some of the orange leaves, and the pine needles. All are the same colors that are on my snake. When that happens, when an animal looks just like the colors where it lives, there's a science word for that called camouflage. Everybody say camouflage. So that camouflage is what makes the snakes so good at playing hide and seek, and what surprises us when we suddenly come upon them because we can't see them. Now, besides not being able to see them, snakes are also really good at hide and seek for another reason. See if you can help me out with this one. This time, I need you to turn on your explorer ears. So to help you do that, you might want to even go like this. Make your ears a little bit bigger. And I want you to listen to me move through an area a snake would live. And tell me what you hear. What did you hear? Yeah, a lot of crunching sounds. When humans go through an area with leaves and sticks and branches, we make a lot of noise. Do snakes make noise when they move through all of this? First of all, how do snakes move? Let me see you move like a snake. That's right, they kind of wiggle and turn. I can't bend really good though. I can kind of bend like this. I can maybe go like this, but I have a hard time. This snake has been able to wrap all the way around my hand and twist and turn. I wonder what makes them able to do that. Let's figure that one out. So you can see how the bones, the backbones of the snake are really small, much smaller than ours. And that's why they can do all of those S-like movements and those twists and turns. Now snakes use that ability to twist and turn to allow them when they're on the forest floor to go underneath the leaves and around the logs and in between leaves and move in ways that we can't. And that's going to allow them to have that silent motion. making it really hard to hear them. And because they're so hard to hear, that's one of the reasons why they can surprise us, and they're really good at playing hide and seek. So because snakes are so good at playing hide and seek, people often ask me, Kim, what do I do when I'm outside if I don't want to be surprised by a snake? And what I tell them is, one, you can use those good explorer eyes and really be looking for them. Watch out for them hiding because they look the same colors. Use those good explorer ears and listen for little quiet movements or leaves rustling. The other thing you can do is remember that when you walk out into an area like this, you're walking out into their home. And I know I would never just walk into somebody's house. What do you do before you walk into somebody's house? That's right, we knock on somebody's door and we make that noise. We knock, make some noise, someone comes to the door, answers the door, and then lets us in their home. We need to do the same thing when we walk into a snake's home. We need to knock and make some noise to let them know we're coming. So we would do something like move your feet really loud. Maybe you could even get a stick and pick up a stick and kind of hit a log. So this way the snake knows, knock, 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 I'm here and I'm coming through your area. Because most snakes are trying to hide from us. And if they know we're coming, then they're going to go ahead and move out of the way, and the area will be, they won't surprise us then. So now that we've practiced using those explorer eyes and ears, we know how to not be surprised, and we know why the snakes are so good at playing hide and seek. I'm going to encourage you to go outside and see if you can notice some of those other animals that are hard to spot. One of the places you can come see some animals like this is the Chattahoochee Nature Center. So come visit us out in Roswell. We'd be happy to see you here. And then if you have any other questions about snakes, please contact us and we'll be happy to answer them. Thank you so much for joining us. You did a great job using your explorer senses. I look forward to seeing you again.
Let's review. Today we saw a corn snake. So how do corn snakes hide in their environment? You learned a keyword, camouflage, when an animal has the same color as where it lives to help it hide and to stay safe.